Good rising, people, all who come across this reading. It is a Autochthonous Heiress, also the Pretty Coach, formerly the Pretty Coach Oracles here. And I'm just coming to do a general prediction reading for 2024. I've already done something like this, but I definitely feel compelled to do one for now. So I ask that the Most High's will be done, that I be used as a vessel to give insight, accurate insight. So be it, and so shall it be. So for now, I'll be using this one deck, but I'll pull from as many as Spirit has me to. In my heart mind, I'm wanting to know about the next 6 months. That's what came up for me initially. So I'm going to stick to what came up as far as in my intentions. But the Most High's always welcome to have their way. One more shuffle. Most High and spiritual righteous ancestors, protect me as I open up myself to your medium. Only give me true and accurate messages. Protect me from any lying and malevolent spirit. And let us get the messages for our highest good. This particular deck here is a new deck for me, so I will be having to, aside from just getting intuitive messages, I'll be having to look this up. But I'll press pause each time I have to look up any messages from this deck. One more time. I'm feeling led to pull 6 cards, a card for each month. So that's what we're going to do right now. Spirit, please give us one card to represent the 6 months that we are looking to receive insight for. Thank you so much. So, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, Spirit, for that. I'm using this deck as I feel like it'll be bringing in the spiritual energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have one more card, Spirit. Thank you so much. I knew this was going to happen. These will be read as like one message. So these are our 6 cards. I feel the need to kind of put this one to the side though. So these are our 6 cards. Let me bring them. And I also want to turn them around so that you guys can see them very well. Briefly, before I start my process. I'll be back momentarily after I look all these meanings up. All right, so you guys, I am back. I have gone through all the cards. I had to do a Google search because I don't have the guidebook myself, but I'm going to hop right back into this. So this is going to be, I'm going to read each card, and this is for the next, this is what we can expect within the next 6 months of this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these two account for six. Omo Olurin says sing. There's a guitar here. And there's also beautiful golden and white light. This card actually has something to do with the opening of the throat chakra specifically. And transforming our lives, the throat chakra being healed, speaking our truth, singing our truth, using the gift of music and song to aid us with bringing about changes in our lives and changes that are more authentic and in alignment with who we are or who we are becoming. So this is going to be for month 1. The next card we have, okay, before I move on, I have to say specifically that I literally can identify with this card being a factual statement already, the energy being true, dealing with the throat chakra, because I literally have thyroid issues, and I do feel like it's connected to the throat chakra. The thyroid literally sits somewhere within the throat. Oh, please forgive me, you guys. This light, along with some other light, I actually envisioned during meditation, and this was the color of the light that was healing my thyroid issues. So, to others who may come across this reading, it doesn't have to be a thyroid issue, but maybe you have had a hard time speaking up for yourself, for your belief systems, and now that is shifting with these next months that are coming up. This is probably going to be like one of the first things that becomes healed within you, um, because you have a message that the collective, the world, and even that yourself needs to hear. All right, so I'll turn it this way. All right, so a lot of speakers I also feel are going to be connected to this: public speakers, writers, singers, musicians, performers. Okay. The second card is Hermetic, and it means to create. And I had to look up this word, and this word deals with things like the occult. It can deal with philosophy and our faith and religion. Um, and it's like the combination of all of these things and learning information and using all the information that we have learned, um, to make things, to create. Nature is pretty heavily showing up for me, especially with this being a ball of cannabis. And this person seems to be getting ready to use it, breaking it down to be placed and formed into something else than what it is. So, what I feel is that I believe that what we can expect to see within the next 6 months within our individual lives as well as within the collective, we're going to start seeing how all of these world religions, um, are the same. And I also feel that we're going to understand more and more that there is not just one God, but there are many gods that all work together for the good of mankind, that every nation has a God, but it's one because they have similar traits, similar reputations. They affect and effect similar parts of our journey here of the end of life. Okay, so I feel that we can expect to start seeing, we're getting more information about pantheons, about there being multiple gods and how they all work together, and being able to use that information to create maybe a more healthy version of ourselves, a more compassionate, peaceable version of ourselves and of our world. Okay. And healing, cannabis is a healing herb, so that's going to do a whole, that I feel like just knowing that and learning that is going to bring so much healing to people's minds. And once the mind is healed, like everything, it's just a domino effect. Everything else will be healed. The next card that came out is the Mami Wata card. Mami Wata. And on this, it's talking about memory, but what the memory is about, I believe it has something to do with wealth and abundance, money specifically. Um, Mami Wata actually dealt with more than just faith and things like that. She was a goddess of, and is a goddess in spirit of fertility, and not just in the physical way, but even in ideas, in trade, in business, in money, in natural resources. So I believe that a lot of us tapping in, going within, learning more about these different deities and different God principles and putting it together, these are going to be the things that actually help us to create abundance in our own lives, fertility in our lives. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy, and this is representing the second month, and this is representing the third month. Okay, so to represent the, and I also feel like I'm seeing a lot of women on all of these cards. So I feel that maybe women could be in the forefront of a lot of these um, changes. Like, I feel like this is going to show up through women on individual levels. And then, like I said, on a world scale, global scale, there's about to be just so much more of a shift in the energy of women. And I believe that the next card is going to show us why. So this card, it is pronounced Arziki Dabaron, and it says gratitude here. But when I looked up this phrase, it literally translates into the wheel of fortune. And so abundance is brought with the wheel of fortune. Tides change with the wheel of fortune. So what has been gives way to what now will be. And then it's the cycle and or circle of life. So this whole concept of women coming back into prominent positions of respect, of honor, of wealth, of leadership, this is in essence the wheel of fortune turning again, and it's turning in the favor of the goddess, in the favor of the matriarch, the mother, as a leader, as a nurturer, as one who assists with bringing very important traits to the world. This card talks about gratitude. So I even feel like we may see an uptick in month 4 of appreciation for Mother Earth, and then even for many women who are rising in prominence and power, even if it's like just within their home. I believe that we're going to see an increase in that. Now, that does not mean that there won't be some type of like kind of tug of war for that, but I still feel like ultimately this is going to win. This is going to win. All right. And people all across the world will be grateful. The next card we have for month 5 is the goddess or the Orisha Iewa or Ewa, okay, Iwa. And this talks about guidance, okay? I definitely think about the ancestors really heavy with this card, but this is also, she's also connected to transformation, change, or death. And death is just a transformation or a change from one state to another. So, and it's cool that this is with month 5 because the number 5 in numerology is a lot of times associated with change, and transition and transformation. So there are about to be major endings, major endings in I really just feel like in all major branches of government, which actually, contrary to popular belief, affects governments as well. So we are going to see, in my opinion, governments and or religious long-standing beliefs crumbling, giving way to universal truths. I'm going to move on. The cloud meditation card here and the bliss card. I'm going to start with this one, but these are going to be viewed as one. The cloud meditation card, this is just, excuse me, please forgive me. It was very hard for me to find out information about this, so I definitely have to depend on my intuition. But this makes me think about our thoughts, ideas, which is very Aquarian, very air sign energy. Look up, they said on the card. It says, look up. It's very possible that this could literally mean for us to go outside, look up into the air, and glean wisdom and insight, allow for downloads and messages to come into us in that way. Last but not least, we have the card Agbaye, and this talks about bliss. And this also makes me think about gratitude as well, but this is just about praise, worship, recognition of God, of the Most High God, of the creator of all things. This is also for me like the world card. This is the world card. I also forgot to mention that apparently I feel like with the Mommy Water card and also possibly with this one, there is a huge possibility of becoming very prominent, famous even. And also with this Omo Olorin card, I would really say that those of us who become prominent in this era, we could see a series of success or a large amount of success. And I feel like that's also solidified with this world card. This is about being presented on a world stage, a global stage here. And it is time for this. So I'm going to end that part of the reading there, and we're going to pull cards. So I really also feel, before I move on, that this meditation and this practice of meditating and looking within and receiving guidance is going to be very beneficial for helping us be grounded, and maybe even for keeping us fresh with the ideas in this being in front of the world on this world stage now. All right. That's the next 6 months from this deck. Let's go to the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Give us one card from the tarot deck to represent the next 6 months. So 6 cards. Thank you so much. Thank you for accuracy. Ooh. All right, I've got the Four of Swords coming up here first. So for some of us, we could be in an energy of separation. The Fool card. Before, or rest for that matter, before, and this could be a new journey that we are embarking upon. I have the third card also revealing itself with the Four of Wands. All right, this is some bomb energy to see. The Rest card makes me think about retreat sometimes. It could also indicate the need for a vacation or for just rejuvenation. This could also be rejuvenation of the mind or resting of the mind here, which could be a new energy coming in. This is a path that for some of us we have not yet experienced, but we are going into that direction. It's a new direction, a new phase for us, okay? We also have the Four of Wands here, which is a beautiful card about celebration, being happy, being having a reason to convene with community, be at peace, be in an energy of joy, high spirits, okay? Because of something being established, a family being established. When I also think about this word family, I don't only see family on a nuclear level, but I do feel like it's going to touch it. I also feel like it's going to touch the families of the world. So already what I'm seeing for month 1, 2, and 3, some of us, I feel, are really going to experience some form of rest, a mental rest, not actually having to get up and do anything, rush off to do something, vacation. This also gives me Sabbath-like energy as well. And that the Fool card indicates that this is new. Some of us could be, there's something that we could do, a leap of faith that we may take that causes us to experience this here rest or this separation. Okay. The Fool card is also something that is spirit led. This is in the ethers, in our energy. This is something that comes out and through our actions. I believe something is going to be established, guys, on a level that cannot be ignored. And this is the reason why there's going to be time to celebrate. I'm even feeling like it's giving me this, like the story of the children of Israel, like when they were freed, when they were in a place where their mind could be liberated as well, and they could just focus on themselves, which was totally new for them. For a moment, there was such joy. It was a party. So, yeah, that's possible. The month 4 could bring very, very quick, very fast opportunities to exhibit power, passion, excitement. And these all seem to be very good. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy showing up there. With the Fool card, I feel like the Fool, because it is spirit, it embodies every sign, but most notably Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. So it's very possible too with this here Four of Swords energy that in the first month, people may be keeping to themselves because they're in their heads, or this could be the need to meditate to understand the new direction. Oh my God, all these beautiful guys. Okay, this is like, I feel like a lot of us really just need to get prepared for everything that we have ever desired. That's what I think. And I think that it's going to happen for a lot of us. It's going to seem like it's overnight, it's going to seem like it's all of a sudden. But I want to remind you guys that you've been working, the spiritual work that you've been doing, it is what is ushering you into this new era or this age for yourself of abundance, of recognition. You guys are not going to be in the background anymore, even if you wanted to be. A lot of you guys, your throat chakras will be strengthened. You may not even know where the hell it comes from, but it's because it's the appointed time. The Wheel of Fortune tends to deal with appointed times as well. I have the Ten of Cups here for the 6th month. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 5th month, excuse me. So, whatever changes that are being made on a personal, individual, and then a more spiritual and global scale, they are really about to bring such fulfillment, promises of the Most High God to each of us who this energy is going to resonate with. Promises are fulfilled here. You literally experiencing all that you in your soul have desired to experience. It's coming forth in that 5th month. That's going to be part of the change. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this 6th card for the 6th month, Spirit. All right, look at this. Look at this. We have the Hierophant here, you guys. Taurus energy. This can deal with government. This can deal with spirituality and religion and faith, and traditions. Okay. I feel as though what we're going to see here is very possible that we could see truth here. Remember, I did mention that I feel that there were going to be major shifts and major changes in governmental structures, and governmental structures also include religion. Though people, and though the government has tried to make it seem as though, church and state are separate, they are in fact not. So that I feel could be revealed in time or revealed more and more again. And I also think that with the crumbling of old religious systems and old governmental structures, we could begin to see newness and change and transformation in the governmental structures, and therefore in faith and religious practices. For others, this could indicate marriage or commitment. This could also be major shifts and changes in things like marriage, in things like school, higher, colleges, things of like higher learning. Okay. That is the 6 months within from the tarot. I'm going to end the reading here because I don't want it to be too lengthy. I hope and pray that something resonates, makes sense, and I guess within the next 6 months, we'll be seeing, just how accurate this reading is. I'm not going to lie. A part of me really does want to clarify these. So I think that I'm going to do that, you guys. I do apologize, and I understand if people want to click off. I'm going to shuffle the cards and then I'm going to come back. All right, you guys, I'm going to get a sip of water really quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and start clarifying each of these cards, which is representing a month in this year that we have started, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for more information about each of these months. For the first month, oh God, thank you. So we have the Six of Swords showing up for the first month. That is clarifying this Four of Swords energy. And for me, the Six of Swords is my spiritual journey card, right? So part of what's influencing this separation or this rest, this retreat, this sabbatical, maybe even, is the fact that I feel the need to say all parties involved needed to experience some things. They needed to learn lessons. Okay. They needed to learn very, very important lessons that would help to facilitate tranquility and peace. Okay. This could also deal with retreats, guys, like physical retreats, going places. Okay. Now, the World card came up in the reverse. So, this really could indicate like no travel. So, I don't know if travel may be slowed down or something. Overseas cruises, something could be put on a hold. The world can also deal with travel as well, and just foreign affairs, diplomats, things like that. So there could be a pause on some of those things for the purpose of bringing forth changes in people's minds, okay, for the purpose really of peace. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so there is someone who could be planning, and I would have to say in this regard, this is either on a micro level or a macro level. So this could be individuals maybe planning to travel abroad and something happening that stops that or puts that, or some people have already traveled abroad, because reversals can mean that those things have already happened. So some of you guys could literally be planning to move abroad to experience this peace of mind, to experience this Sabbath, this vacation, this rest. Okay. I'm going to stop there. That's the sign of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus here, most notably Virgo. And the fixed signs, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo are connected to the World card. And Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are connected to that Six of Swords. Let's move on and let's see what's happening with this Fool card. Now, remember, I mentioned about a new experience, a new journey, a new direction, something that some of us have never experienced before. So we've got the Empress. Some of us have never experienced having full control. Maybe some of us didn't have confidence in our ability to create, okay, create what we needed, create what we desired, and to do so in abundance. So this is the newness that we are going to experience. I also feel the need on this first card also to say that even if this doesn't have anything to do with any travel, this could just be about preparing our minds to experience a level of peace in regards to this abundance, this new direction. It can also be about planning so that we don't feel ill prepared. This is a lot of cards, but let's get it. We have the Hermit card, Virgo, and that's about going within. That's about having a very personal experience with your higher self and gleaning wisdom from yourself. This could also indicate being in solitude or being kept to self, even if you are around people. Yeah, there was a tower moment, or there will be, okay? There's going to be something that happens that causes, us to feel alienated or alone. You guys, this could come from like a governmental structure could collapse, or just something in our personal lives could change. But the reason for this change, okay? The reason for this change is to bring abundance, independence, okay? And to destroy lack in our lives and bring in having more than enough. Having more than enough. This could happen in relationships of all kinds: family, friendships, romantic partnerships, marriage contracts and commitments, and also government. Okay. I am feeling like the lid is going to be blown off, right? You see this crown here? This gives me exposure, it gives me vindication. Just a lot is going to be cleared up because of this. I see the Page of Cups. Uh-oh, hold on. I feel like this is going to come a message that's going to be emotionally maybe triggering, emotionally upsetting, or even emotionally liberating for some people. It just depends on where people are in their walk. But I believe it's going to be like the beginning of this new direction. It's ultimately going to, you guys, okay. So I'm feeling like this could be literally, this could be the tower moment, could be the collapse of what we know as America, that powerhouse. Um, Not only the the so-called corporation, because people think it's a country but it's a corporation, the corporation and the people who were in bed with the corporation. And now if that's not going to be something majorly new, I do not know what is. Like, I believe that the new direction is that people are going to have to build things for themselves. They're going to have to get with their tribes, get with their families. And in a way, that's really going to be a great thing. It's also possible that a new government could begin to be formed with this Page of Cups. And or a new political leader could show up and they usher us into a new direction. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles here. This definitely makes me think about legacy. It makes me think about the height of something. Family, ancestors, building, community, power couples. This is what the 10 of Pentacles. So I would say um I believe that people, a certain group in the earth, or uh maybe multiple groups in the earth, are going to receive an influx of money that was, in my opinion, long overdue. Or not even money, but resources. You know, even those things that money cannot buy, but that are far more precious than money. That is happening, okay? And this is just in month 2. Spirit, please show me the information for month 3. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, it's not reversed. It's upright. Sorry. So we've got the Hanged Man and we've got the Queen of Wands. Piscean energy, Leo energy, or Sagittarius or Aries. It makes me feel like an energy of being momentarily restricted for the purpose of gaining more insight, more wisdom to be established. I believe that somebody, like, and this could be the female energy, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like someone had to get more confident in their intuition. I even believe that the waiting or the restrictions are breeding confidence. I believe that it was on purpose. This was purposely somehow done to give a firm foundation, to help to create a firm foundation here. Spirit, please give me more. And we have the Seven of Swords. This was a plan. This was a strategy. Some of you guys, something may be on hold, like maybe moving into a certain type of domicile or home. Something could be paused um, momentarily or briefly. And I'm also feeling like maybe someone needs to be silent about the move or what they're thinking about doing. Or stick to whatever plan. Stick to the plan. So the last card, I have the Knight of Swords. Stick to the plan. Stay focused. Remain determined. I almost feel like something is being kept. Something is on hold so that this Four of Wands can actually happen. Maybe somebody's thinking about going it alone and getting something, and maybe the truth is that the family dynamic is in fact going to come together and you guys move forward that way because it's part of an assignment or a mission. All right, I'm going to move on to the 4th month. Queen of Cups, it came out to the side. Psychic gifts of all sorts, spiritual gifts, gifts that deal with glamour or beauty or dreams, divination. This could bring in the very quick energy. And not only that, speaking to women, speaking to the feminine energy, speaking to the healers. This is going to bring quick opportunities. I see the Strength card here. So helping women to build up, helping women to get the courage that they need. This could be what brings in a lot of quick moving opportunities. Somebody is passionate about that. I've got the Queen of Pentacles. I really believe this is going to bring in somebody's finances. Like you may find yourself being a manager or in a leadership role when it comes to women, or a managerial role, a mothering type role. Okay. The Leo stands out here with the Strength card. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus with the Pentacles, and Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces here. So what these three queens represent is by being spiritually together, spiritually sound, your spiritual gifts being intact, your intuition being intact, having the courage that you need to generate resources, income, and even to help the community in a very real way. Not just wishing and hoping, not just feeling bad, but actually being able to do something about it. One more card for that, and then I'm going to move on. And we have the Page of Wands. This is about a message. This is about a message of inspiration. A message that's going to stir up energy in people, power. It's beautiful. This person could be a younger person, male or female. Let's move on to the 5th month here, which is the 10 of Cups. The Lovers. I really feel like this is for sure about real couples here. The power couples, the twin flames or kingdom marriages, as I like to call it. But this could also be about healthier choices in every aspect of our lives. Because the Ten of Cups deals with every aspect too, especially emotional, physical, spiritual. It means every cup being filled. And rather than the devil energy being just mostly carnal or low vibrational energy, this is on a higher esoteric level. Spirit, please show me more. It just gives me vibes of just like so many of the French, like your all of your relationships, all of the connections, um, really being fulfilling and healing. That's beautiful. I see the Three of Wands here. I don't remember if it was upright or if it was in the reverse. So I'll read both understandings. The Three of Wands in the upright is an air of suspension, like waiting for this to happen, expecting it to happen, hoping for it to happen. In the reverse, it would be the end of suspension. So it would mean ships finally coming in. We're going to have to let time tell because I just really don't remember if that was upright or if it wasn't. One more card for this here, the fifth month. They gave us more than one. The Eight of Pentacles, building, working together, maybe even. Somebody getting a lot of work, a lot of traffic to their business, no matter what it deals with. This is going to help to bring together. This is going to help to bring connections into harmony here. I see the Temperance card, the sign of Sagittarius here. That's respect for what each party brings to the covenant, to the commitment, to the partnership, or to the family. And then we've got the Knight of Wands, more Sagittarius energy, but this could be about moving, changing residence, or at least going on trips or travel. That could be short, quick. This could also have something to do with a person who came in very quickly, had like a young, youthful spirit. But see, this Temperance card gives me this energy patience. So maybe it won't move so fast just because it came in quickly and all that. It may not be going anywhere. It may be kind of here to stay. Whatever this deals with for some of you guys. It could be a passionate relationship that is grounded. And eventually it evolves into a very healthy, loving commitment and covenant where on both parties everybody's needs are met. Let's move on to this, which could highlight marriages, you know. We've got the Queen of Swords here. Public figures, public speakers, lawyers, police officers, military people and personnel, teachers, if I didn't say that already, writers, musicians, but people who are maybe in the field of communications. And the communications will be true. They will be clear. Okay. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands here, which is a card of, it can indicate protection. It can indicate being vigilant, fighting for something. giving something one last go, one last shot. It can even indicate sometimes, standing even if no one else is. The next card here is the Ace of Pentacles. So this really makes me feel as though there is about to be um, a proposal of some sort for some of you guys in the 6th month, a proposal of marriage or of business, of contract in some way. Somebody is going to possibly bring up information about a divorce or about a separation, or someone's going to speak some form of truth that will cause someone to give a connection, a commitment, a covenant, another shot, a real shot. But this could also be, scholarships and getting, funding to go to school or to embark upon a new professional journey as well. So we may see that. Someone may literally um, go to school for law or teaching. But I definitely see someone receiving funding, even if it may be at the last minute. And this person I feel is going to go on to be a very, very strong advocate, um, administrator of some sort. Spirit, is there anything more before I move on? Is there anything more for this 6 months before I move on? And I feel like they're going to really have to be honest with themselves, go within, because they're going to have a lot of options possibly. They're going to have an opportunity to really go after their dreams here. And I feel like a dream is going to be made real. That's what I feel. So that's the end of the reading for these 6 months predictions here. I see the moon card at the bottom of the deck. The death card, or not death, but the 10 of swords and the wheel of fortune. So what could be subconsciously coming up to the front to be dealt with is that, bitterness or grief, something being bittersweet, someone feeling alone, alienated, feeling like stuff is over, like things never work out for them. Some of you guys could have very bad back pain, neck pain, spinal pain. And I really just feel as though a lot of that is getting ready to shift for you in the positive. The end of betrayal. I just really feel like a lot of things, a lot of truth is about to be brought to the light. And that's what we can expect. And it's coming from the mother, the maternal spirit, with the moon here. Women, women. It's connected to women somehow, okay? And at the bottom of the deck is the star card, which is represents to me the age of Aquarius. It represents healing, information that's going to just really heal the minds of a lot of people. All right, that is the reading. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony, first within ourselves and then within our world. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and give it this video a like, and also subscribe. I do follow back. Bye, you guys.